Hello, Splinter Snaker here with another figure review, trying to get as many of these out as I can, as I've got some big plans and big changes coming up soon. So I had been sitting on these guys for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, come to think about it. Oh, great, it might be 3 weeks, Jesus. I didn't have a complete set. In fact, I had them all bar the Black Cat. But I picked her up the other day, and I've now finally got a complete set. So I have a complete Build-A-Figure Goblin. And regrettably, I put it together off camera. I kind of wish I did it on camera. But I might be getting another one, so we shall see. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I've got the entire set of the Amazing Spider-Man 2... What are they called? Skyline. No, that's the Skyline Sirens. It's just called... What's it called? Infinite Series. Sorry, guys. I have a box here. I didn't get the box for the Spider-Man himself. I have 2 of him. I have 2 of the other Spidey, the Superior Spidey, which I can't seem to see off the top of my head. There he is. This guy. 2 thumbs. But yeah, I got these both. I got all 4 of these loose. So I have no boxes for these guys, but I do have boxes for the rest of them. So we'll go over him in a sec. This is fundamentally what the box looks like. It's actually a pretty nice and a very simple box. They are doing a similar sort of thing for the new Captain America wave coming out. Name one. They all pretty much have the exact same design, apart from a slightly different picture at the back. As you can see, we have a big old window here, which has some side windows. It's got kind of like a nice curvature to it, which is pretty funky. I do think that's pretty cool. In the background, inside, you can see there's like a webbing there. Plus some, yeah. And then you've got here the Marvel Legends Infinite Series. This is the Skyline Sirens, because this one came with the cat. And you can get the old variant, which is Spider-Girl, and I do want one of them, or a couple of them. I'll be coming to her in a bit. As you can see, you have the Build-A-Fig here, Goblin, which shows you which one does which bit. I have Spider-Man number 3, so we got a right arm with this guy, which I didn't do, in fact, but only one, because the first Spider-Man I got was just loose and was, yeah, in a bulk buy with a few other figures. I don't have a Toxin, and I don't have a Spider-Girl, and I don't have a Boomerang, but I have the rest, so we will go over them as you see. So anyway, that's back to packaging. You would have normally a picture of Spider-Man here, but my apologies, like I said. On the side of the box, you have a picture of Spider-Man. Looks a bit more like a cartoon comic version, rather. Same picture's mirrored there by the looks of it. Yep. Bottom, warnings, top, nice Spider logo. A comic Spider logo. The movie ones, if I grab Electro, you can see that he has a different Spider logo there. And, oh, he actually has a different drawing as well. So this is, so that's pretty funky, if I do say so myself. So as you can see, that's the packaging. What can I say about these figures? Fundamentally, they are good. But I have some gripes, quite a big one as well. So, let's stand him up. He comes with, besides the Goblin arm, he also comes with 2 extra hands. Two whipping hands, so you can and all that. And 2 fist hands. Personally, I would have preferred some like open hands, somewhat again like Superior Spidey here. So you could put some webbing in there and have him posing, swinging from a web, because you can kind of use them as fist hands as well. But you know, it's cool that they gave us extra hands. They didn't have to. They didn't do that with the previous Spidey. Okay, let's go over my gripes, because it's somewhat of a big gripe. Firstly, my first gripe is this is my second one, and as you can see, he has like this big old black line going across there. So that to me was a very, very big blur. But that was the first one I got loose. Didn't come with a bath piece, so not too bothered. Second gripe. Has these butterfly joints, and I will go over in detail, but these are really weak. They are very weak, and they are going to snap because they're only held in by a little peg. I'll see if I can show you. Come on, light. Why aren't you going in? I can see it. You can just about see just there's a little peg. I know it's gone a bit wavy, but that's all that holds that in. And this joint here going up and down is really stiff. Now look up when I push down. Look how much pressure that is putting on that. That's a lot. These are very, very stiff. That's a hell of a lot of pressure to put on a very thin bit of plastic. So I don't give them a lot of, I don't think they're going to last very long at all, which sucks, personally. Second gripe, he's got this like massive gaps on his bicep. There's like, they just kind of like, I don't even know. With Amazing or Superior, oops, I just threw across the room. It looks pretty good. But him, it's just really gappy. I reckon I can put a cocktail stick in there. And they didn't do that on his first counterpart. So it's weird that they've done that. What's my other gripe? His ankles are massive. He's got these really flat and tiny feet, but his ankles are just huge. They're very narrow, but they're very wide, so that I thought was weird. Another gripe, I don't normally like this because it gives you great articulation, but look at the size of these holes. In his crutch, that is massive. It can really great articulation from it, so I'm very happy that they're there, but at the same time, you've got these massive holes. You can see right through to his butt from the inside. The other thing is, it seems like every figure I've seen has this little mark here, which is weird. Even on Anthony's Customs, I've seen his review and he's had that there, which is very weird. And then the final gripe, which I think is fundamentally maybe the most important gripe, is this is an Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie figure of what he looks like in the first movie. Here's a picture of Amazing Spider-Man 2 from, sorry, not first movie, second movie, from the second movie. Now who can see the difference between that and this guy? His webbing protrudes. His webbing is indented. That's quite a big difference. If you want a bit more of a comparison, here's my slightly custom Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. See, his webbing protrudes. It's raised. I can feel it. That's what the movie picture, here you go, looks like. You see? It's protruding. It's coming away from the body. But all of these go in. Even the promo pictures you saw for him here, see, they show the webbing. So why did you take that off? Why did you make it indented? That makes no sense whatsoever. What I think is this would actually make a really great, if you could customize this big old spider at the back here, get rid of these big legs, and on the front, this figure would make a great custom for an Ultimate Spider-Man. Very scrawny, very slim, and I think it would be really good. And I'll grab my custom one and show the difference. See, as everyone's going on about this guy. See, that's a pretty good. I reckon he would make a pretty good Ultimate custom, or maybe even the Superior. In another comparison, here we have my slightly modified Andrew Garfield Spider-Man figure from the first movie. I think I prefer this, in all honesty. The other, oh yeah, they never gave you web shooters either. Whereas, web shooters. So, I don't know, Hasbro, you done so many things right, but then so many silly things wrong. I think if I was going to use this guy for a custom, I'd put a glue and then fill these gaps in, so he'd lose the butterfly joint, but I think it's only a matter of time before it breaks. But you do get a great range of articulation. In fact, let's go over that. The head is on a ball peg, so you can see fits on there, and it can go back that far, forward that far. No real rocker, full 360 degree round. Shoulders, like I said, they're on butterfly joints. Oh, another gripe. He has these big old holes here on his belly. There and there. I thought it was really weird as well. Same on the back. Very weird. Yeah, the shoulders, butterfly joints can go from there to there. And they can go up. Like I said, they're really stiff. that far. And then they're ratchety around, full 360 degree. Bicep rotation, be careful of this, it looks like it's going to break any second. Double elbow, which is really great. And then wrist 360 degree, and then you can go from up there to there with the fist. And then with the hand, with this whip from there to there. So they are pretty good. I will interchange them in a sec. Ab crunch, not the best, but still okay, and it does look a bit weird. And that's the reverse. That looks a bit better, to be honest, going backwards. He has a waist cut, which is very ratchety, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. But it does look very weird when you do it like that. And I said he has T-cut hips, so he has a really great Spartan. One of the best I've actually ever seen. You know? That's a very, very, very impressive Spartan. And a really great split kick as well, so that's also really good. He has upper thigh rotation, which is nice and tight. There's double hinge knees. We can go a bit further than that, actually. He has a boot cut, so 360 there. And he has an ankle point from there to there with an ankle pivot. But like I said, really big ankles. It's very weird. Right, changing the wrists. They very simply come off like that. Let's grab another one. And they can go on like that. Bit of a push, nothing major. They do fit quite nicely. I cannot get... There you go. I do not like these butterfly joints. It's just going to break. It's only a matter of time. What I think I might do, in my opinion, is I might just try and get hold of another one from the first movie and give it a new paint job. Maybe modify it slightly to make it look a bit more from the movie, because I don't think that looks good. Just don't think it's very movie accurate. I think it's the complete opposite, to be honest. We should see how it's decided. Size comparison. They are not going to last long. Said about my killer croc, but I'm a bit more worried about these than I am about the croc. Right, stand up straight. It's a very small figure. He stands a 6 inch, just done, yeah, like a hair under 6 inches tall. So he's quite a short figure. Here he is next to Iron Man. And I don't seem to have any other newer Marvel Legends here, which I think's weird. Yeah, no, I can't see anything. But, you know. Would I recommend this figure? Yes, but only for a custom job, to be honest. Would I recommend him as an Amazing Spider-Man 2? No. Because he's just got a lot of problems with him, with his shoulders and his arms and his biceps. I think, like I said, if I was to use this figure as a custom, I would probably take out a lot and fix a lot. Because, yeah, no lines for the movie suit, no weak joints, hard joints, weak joints. It's just, if you lifted him up from his hand up, I'm pretty sure you'd just snap it straight off. And some kids would do that. So, I don't know, maybe that's Hasbro's plan. Try and sell more figures by breaking them, making them easier to break. We shall see. Anyway, guys, that's my review. I hope you guys liked it. Sorry it's a bit of a gripey review, but it kind of bugs me when they do things like this. I think he's got some nice sculpt to him, and all of this, his blue is textured, so I didn't even go over that, to be honest. I'm kind of like went gripey. Yeah, all of his blue is very textured, and it has that kind of very... I don't even know. It's not webbing. It's kind of like just like lots of little... Focus. Has that all over it. Which is very cool, and it's very nice that they've gone to the effort to make that. But then you've got big old gapy holes all over the place. Gapy hole. It's cool they continued the lines in there as well. I did think that was pretty good. Same as the back of this. They continued that kind of in there. I don't know. And it's not just this figure. If I had just one, then I'd think it was just mine. But in fact, I've got two of these, and they're both just as bad. Then I know it's not. But we shall see what happens next. Anyway, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do apologise, like I said, it was a bit of a gripey review. I hope you guys still liked it, and I appreciate you taking time to watch this. As per usual, please leave any comments below. Please subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.